Well, definitely, we're going to deal with marching towards your success this whole month of March. We're going to be giving you some insight, and we're going to take each Monday this month to give you 2 ways. So make sure you join us for the whole entire month. We got 5 Mondays this month, and your ability to walk away with the 10 ways to define what success is to you is going to be great. And as Cheryl said, we're going to be dealing with the first two today, which is your mission statements, and also how to shift your mindset. But before we even jump into all of that, because we have a lot of information, make sure that, as Cheryl stated, call in 347-996-3160, and also take the opportunity and the time to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/the couple motivators. Again, facebook.com/the couple motivators. And let's just jump into it. I mean, we have a wealth of information, we have some time, and also towards the end of today's telecast, you'll be able to hear our motivational moment of the day. We each have one, and we're going to share with you where we can take you to just a thought. It's not random. It's something positive. It's something to keep you going, regardless you're in a relationship or not. But it's just something that's paramount to help you flow. But as we said, let's jump right into it. We're dealing with the 10 ways to define what success is to you. So there's so many times and thoughts where people said this is successful, that's what's successful. And when you start to see that you just put everything together, it's different thoughts and different manifestations. But we're going to deal with it from the foundation till you reach the penthouse. And it starts with having that mission statement. That mission statement is so important. So without further ado, I send it off to Cheryl Clarke.
Well, I just thank you, Greg, but I just wanted to let everyone know is that if you are in a relationship, this is going to help you. If you're not in a relationship, this is going to help you. And if you're thinking about being in a relationship, if this is going to help you. If you are youth and you're listening to this, is going to help you. This area is very crucial
Hmm.
to being a successful individual. Uh, what the one things you first of all, get your pen and paper out because you're going to need it. So the first thing that you need to do, you have to start. If you're in a couple, so since we're the couple motivators, we like to do things in that's geared towards a couple, or you're in a relationship, or you're going towards that, or family. There's one thing you need. You need a strong foundation. And the one thing you're going to need is 3 different mission statements. One for yourself, one as a couple, and one for your family.
Hmm.
Now, if you don't understand what that means, one mission statement for yourself, one mission statement for your as a couple, and another mission statement for your family. Now, people may disagree with that, but before Greg and I was one, we were individuals.
Hmm.
And you have to define who Cheryl is. You have to define who Greg is. You have to define who Janaea is, who Jason is, who Jayla is. And those are kids, those are children names.
Well,
And
some of the names.
yeah, some of our children's name. So for those who are out there, who wants to define Linda? You got to define who that Linda is before going forward. Because if not, and if you have never done this before, we're going to walk you through how to actually prepare a mission statement. And the first thing you're going to do is that you need to get a piece of paper. And I believe in writing things down, not just on the computer. I believe in a pen and paper and writing it down. Because what you're going to do is you actualizing that, writing it down and putting it in front of your face. You actually see it. You can't see my husband's board, but we're in front of his desk right now. And he has, maybe we should show them next week or take a picture of it. He has his actual vision in front of his face every time he comes to sit down. So he has it written there and he can see it because it's on a dry erase board, and the other portions are like sticky things that he could put on there for whatever he decides that he wants to put on interchangeable. So the thing is that You got to know what is your mission statement. Define what the mission is. So if it's a special duty or function or whichever one you feel like you are supposed to be doing, and whatever the purpose of your life is, the mission should be there. And it should be something that you feel. And if you don't know what your purpose is, that's okay too. That is definitely okay. But you have to know what the mission of Cheryl is. Then we move on to our marriage. What is the mission? What the goals that we have set for ourselves and for each other in this relationship to be successful in it? Then for our children, our family, if you don't have children already or you're thinking that you're going to be, that's a mission. Planning is success. Now, our children wasn't really much so planned, but we had a mission for them after they became here. And a lot of people are planning their children today, especially when you're adopting or you can't conceive on your own, and things just happen where the Lord bless you with many children like we have. But the whole point is that you have to have a mission for when those babies get here. What is the define? They're looking towards you as the leader for the family. Our children look towards us for guidance. So what are you guiding them towards? Greg, you want to say something?
Well, one of the things, and I'm just gonna like kind of backtrack a little bit, like when you're dealing with the mission statement for yourself, one of the things that allows you to marry yourself or to move forward in any type of thoughts, you have to establish what it is that you can conceive for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If there's no conceptualization for yourself, then we're already at a blockage. And the blockage is not something that can't be undone, but you have to conceptualize who you are as an individual. Now, once you have that down pat, and like how Cheryl said, Cheryl needs is an individual who likes to write things down. For me, I'm into technology. I'll type, I'll text, I'll save it in different other formats. But whatever way that you do it, it's fine as long as that you are jotting down and allowing that conceptualization of yourself to come to the forefront. Now, once you've allowed that to be established and you see that as concrete, and you know when you submit yourself, like for myself, I know for me as Greg, I am a gregarious individual who loves to assist others. I'm a little headstrong, and at the same time, within that statement, I know that my heart is there to catapult others towards their highest potential. That's a simple mission statement. And Cheryl's going to go through the different parameters of how you can create your own mission statement. See, it wasn't something that was all drawn out.
Yes.
You didn't need a whole soliloquy. All it is something that you can surmise in maybe no more than 3 sentences. Something that you just hit and people understand. So, okay, and not even that. When you can do something like that, that's when you start to have the ability to understand that you can define yourself. You understand who you are. You understand where you're navigating towards. Then as you take that plan, that particular mission statement, and now you're about to combine it with someone else. It's not that you're losing your individuality. What it is that you're allowing yourself to step forward into an evolutionary process of what it is that you are desiring yourself to see. See, regardless of me being a male, I had to connect with a female in order to start a family. I could not start a family with another male. Now, I understand this day and age you can, and there's other opportunities, but I'm talking about in the physical sense. You don't have to send us letters or we're not homophobic. What I'm saying is I'm just breaking down the whole process. The process that we're saying is that in order to take that initial motivation, that initial mission statement, and take it to the next step, if you're talking from a physical sense and relationship wise, then there's different parameters that you have to do. And I know Cheryl's going to get into that second point because we're not going to just over elaborate. But remember, make sure your personal and individual mission statement is something that you can define readily, and also allow yourself to know and rehash that and keep that going in your spirit, so you know who you are, so you can manifest what you see yourself becoming.
That's